he has started with a she has started with a comment, okay, that is, without passion one rides in the air or on the sands of the seashore. That is the quote we have collected from Kathrine Mansfield. Kathrine Mansfield was born in 1888, okay, but he has died in 1920. Only the short is actually the famous writer. Actually, very unfortunately, they had lived a very short life. So Kathrine Mansfield is regarded one of the famous short story writers of the 20th century. But Kathrine Mansfield, he is the contemporary of 20th century other novelist and short story writer who are named James Joyce and also Virginia Woolf, D.H. Lawrence. And actually, what did they do? James Joyce, Virginia Woolf, D.H. Lawrence, and our writer Kathrine Mansfield, they have shaped the modern writing style of short story. Actually, previously, before 20th century, we have got short stories that would be written in a traditional way. But Kathrine Mansfield, James Joyce, Virginia Woolf, and D.S. Lawrence, they have written their novels and short stories in a different outlook. And that means the writing style or narrative style is different, and also what we see in the novel, that we will see in a different way. That means the psychological interpretation, what is going on in the mind of the writer, we don't see in the traditional novel writer. We will see this in the writer or in the writings written by Kathrine Mansfield, Virginia Woolf, James Joyce, and others. Okay, so James Joyce, actually Kathrine Mansfield's name is actually Kathrine Mansfield Boucher. Okay, that was her actual name, because Kathrine Mansfield was married to Kathrine Mansfield Murray. Okay, and he was born in New Zealand, and this New Zealand born short story writer Kathrine Mansfield became the master of the short story, who evolved a distinct prose style. That means Kathrine Mansfield prose writing style is different from other writers. Okay, and as she was dying, that means Kathrine Mansfield was dying, she rushed to complete stories for her most influential collection, The Garden Party and Other Stories, in 1922. Actually, at that time in the European countries, many people had been suffering from TB, that means tuberculosis. Kathrine Mansfield got diagnosed as a patient, and for this reason he completed his short stories and published a book. The title of the book, that is The Garden Party and Other Stories. So The Garden Party, that was published in 1922. Okay, and he was born in New Zealand, Wellington. Okay, that was his birthplace. Okay, and in case of Kathrine Mansfield's style, okay, he changed the third person omniscient narrator. Third person omniscient narrator. That means traditionally every short story writer starts with a third person narrative. That means one character will be describing the everything of the short story or the novel. Okay, but Kathrine Mansfield changed that. He changed that third person narrative. He changed and preferred to present characters through their shifting thoughts. One character is thinking what he is thinking, what she is thinking, what the memories and what the sensation of the character. Why? And such kind of sensation, such kind of narration and such kind of memories and thoughts will be described not only by the third person narrative, directly by the characters. Okay, আমরা অনেক সময় এর মধ্যে বিভিন্ন সিনেমার মধ্যে দেখি না যে স্বপ্ন দেখছে, মনে হয় যে ও এখন স্বপ্ন দেখছে, ড্রিমিং। আসলে সে কথা বলছে না, কিন্তু তার মনের কথাগুলো সে কি করছে, আমরা কি করি যে মনে হয় স্বপ্ন দেখতেছে।
এরকম স্বপ্নের কথাগুলোই বর্ণনা করেছে ক্যাথরিন ম্যানসফিল্ড। সব ঘটনাই হচ্ছে একজন ক্যারেক্টার যে বর্ণনা করবে যে সেই সময় অ্যাট দ্য টাইম হি ওয়াজ থিঙ্কিং দ্যাট হি ওয়াজ আপসেট অ্যান্ড হি হ্যাজ টু গো দেয়ার অ্যান্ড দেয়ার, হি হ্যাজ টু ডু দিস থিংস, not like that. This is not the description, but the description of the memory, character's memory, the description of the sensation, why he is sad, what is going on in his mind, that was described by Kathrine Mansfield. মানুষের, মডার্ন মানুষের যে মনের কথা, এই মনের কথাগুলোই লিপিবদ্ধ করেছে ক্যাথরিন ম্যানসফিল্ড, and for this reason she has been a famous short story writer of 20th century. Okay. And bringing up, she was born in New Zealand, okay, and after that he went to London for study, and he went to London in 1903, okay, and next time in 1906 he completed her education, she completed her education, and next time he went to New Zealand back again in 1908, okay. And Kathrine Mansfield was influenced by some other writer, that is Russian writer Anton Chekhov, George Gurdjieff, Russian philosopher, and Beatrice Hastings, English poet and critic. Actually this writer had been dealing with the mental feelings, what is going on in the mind of the character. মানুষের মনের মধ্যে তো ঢোকা যায় না, but Kathrine Mansfield entered into the mind of the character and pull out what is the sensation of the character, what is the going on in the memory of the character. She has pulled out, and for this reason Kathrine Mansfield is famous. Okay. থার্ড পারসন ন্যারেটিভ হলো প্রথম থেকে শেষ পর্যন্ত একজন ব্যক্তি, যেমন বলবে এইভাবে গল্পটা শুরু হচ্ছে যে দেয়ার ওয়াজ আ কান্ট্রি, দ্য নেম অফ দ্য কান্ট্রি ইজ XYZ, and the prince of that country was MN, name of the prince, okay. So the prince did these things, so another character was describing about other character, that is called third person narrative, okay. And in case of Kathrine Mansfield, he will be the different, what the character is speaking, okay, what is going on his mind. এক পর্যায়ে লরা বলবে যে আমার মনে হয় অন্যদের প্রস্তাবটা মেনে নেওয়া উচিত, যে আজকে গার্ডেন পার্টি বন্ধ করা উচিত। লরা বলল যে এক পর্যায়ে যে গার্ডেন পার্টি বন্ধ করতে হবে কারণ একজন মানুষ মারা গেছে, ওকে। তখন লরা বলতেছে যে এটা বন্ধ করা উচিত, কিন্তু অন্য সমস্ত ফ্যামিলি মেম্বাররা বলছে যে না, যদি তুমি একজন মানুষের জন্য গার্ডেন পার্টি বন্ধ করো তাহলে তুমি প্রতিদিন হাজার হাজার মানুষ মারা যাচ্ছে, তাহলে আমরা গার্ডেন পার্টি করতেই পারবো না। তখন লরা মনে মনে বলে যে আমার মনে হয় ওদের কথাটা মেনে নেওয়া উচিত। এটা কি বলল? লরাই মনে মনে বলল, এটাই আমরা দেখতে পারবো। কিন্তু যদি থার্ড পারসন ন্যারেটিভ হতো তাহলে বলতো যে লরা থট দ্যাট দ্য গার্ডেন পার্টি শুড স্টপ, ওকে। মানে লরার কথাটা অন্য একজন বর্ণনা করে প্রথম থেকে শেষ পর্যন্ত, সেটা হলো থার্ড পারসন ন্যারেটিভ, ওকে। সো ইট ইজ দ্য কম্বিনেশন দ্যাট life. In case of the Kathrine Mansfield's garden party, we will see one theme, that is, what is the theme? That just beauty cannot exist if there is no ugliness. The rich cannot be without the poor, the pleasure without the suffering, and joy without sorrow, and life without pain. Okay. So, আমরা একটা বাংলায় কথা বলি না, যে হচ্ছে খুব বেশি ভালো আবার এবং লরা at the beginning of the short story she thought that একজন মানুষ মারা গিয়েছে আমাদের বাসার পাশে, আমাদের গার্ডেন পার্টি আনন্দ করা, ব্যান্ড মিউজিক করা বন্ধ করে দেওয়া, কিন্তু তার মা বাবা বোনরা ভাইরা বলছে কেন একজন মানুষ মারা গেছে, সেটা তো আমরা তার সাথে আমাদের বাড়ির সামনে তো অ্যাক্সিডেন্টটা হয়, কোথায় হয়েছে আমরা জানি না, ওকে। তো তার জন্য আমরা গার্ডেন পার্টি কি করবো না, বন্ধ করবো না। এই জন্য শেষে এসে গার্ডেন পার্টি হয় এবং শেষে এসে লরা রিয়েলাইজ দ্যাট অ্যাকচুয়ালি লাইফ ইজ কনসিস্টেড অফ সরোজ অ্যান্ড হ্যাপিনেস, and
sorrows. Okay, so we can't have all things happy. We can't have all things full of sadness. Okay, that was the understanding of the short story that we are going to read. And
Kathrine Mansfield had done this in his short story. That is the theme of the short story we are getting. And also Kathrine Mansfield was born in 1880 and died in, so at that time First World War happened. Okay, and the First World War, for this reason, one of her family members was died. That means her brother died in the First World War, and he died in 1915. Okay, so that incident shocked our writer Kathrine Mansfield. So what Kathrine Mansfield did in his short stories or writing, what she has seen, what music she has enjoyed, what museum she has visited, what are the countries she visited. That means all the day-to-day activities happen to our writer Kathrine Mansfield. He has compiled in her short stories. Okay, and at the age of 9 she wrote his first short stories. Who? Kathrine Mansfield. Okay, so that is the Kathrine Mansfield's writing. Okay, and Kathrine Mansfield did another things in case of writing. Through her subtle and dreamlike approach, Mansfield deploys traditional aesthetic convention like the picturesque view, while simultaneously transfiguring, subverting and reinventing them in a modernist context. So dream will be there, and other subtle activities of human mind, all things she has presented in a modernist perspective. And what is the definition of modernism? In such a way, that means we have understood that modern people are so busy. If you ask someone else, that is who is going, so if you say that how may I get to that place, আমি জগন্নাথ ইউনিভার্সিটিতে কিভাবে যাব, ওনার কথা বলার সময় নেই। ওকে, উনি দেখালেন, এটা ভুল হোক আর শুদ্ধ হোক আর কি, দেখালো এদিকে, উনি হয়তো জানেন না আমি হচ্ছে পাশে কোনো একটা দোকানে যাব, কিভাবে যাব। দ্যাট মিনস ইন মডার্ন টাইম human beings are so busy that they are not in a position to help one another. Everything has been individualistic. All are busy for their own affairs. They want to help anyone else. If anybody got accident at the road at the time, many people are going at the side, but they will not look at the person who got accident. Okay, so that is the modern perspectives we have seen, and such kind of experiments, such kind of individualism, experimentation, symbolism, absurdity and formalism, that are the aspects of modernism. And such kind of individuality, that means who I am, I have my own likings and disliking. He has his own liking and disliking, and everybody wants to remain his or her own liking and disliking. We are not ready to pass one single moment for the sake of other people. So that is the individuality. Okay, and also the experimentation, that means the what is going on, the activities of the human mind. Okay, many people have been money hunger. Okay, they know nothing except money. They want money. In which way they are getting money? They don't care. They only care, that means I want money. Okay, someone, and they have been money hunger in such a way that they do not pass many time for the sake of humanity, for other reason. And absurdity, that means they are doing something. So I am busy, don't make a phone call right to me. Why you are busy? What is the cause of your business? We don't know. That means the absurd thing. That means you are shopping on Facebook, someone phoned you and you said that I am busy. So why you are busy? What you are doing? We don't know. But we say that we are busy. That is the absurdness. Absurdness, that means the thing we are doing without any legal destination. So why we are sharpening Facebook, why we are doing this, we don't know actually. That is called the absurdity. So the individualism, symbolism, absurdity, this will be the theme we will be getting across in case of the short stories written by Kathrine Mansfield. Okay, and in the garden party we will have a theme. The short story written by we will have a theme. What is the theme? There is a class division in the society. There are several kinds of people. Someone will say they will be living in the aristocratic people. Someone will be the middle class people. Someone will be the lower class people. Okay. So we will see a class distinction. What is the class division in a society? That class division, how this class division is created, and what is the result of this class division. As we have said that we don't have time to pass for other thing, other person. Okay, we don't have time to say sorry for the death of our relative. Okay, because we are busy. Okay, so such kind of theme, that is the difference between aristocratic class and the lower class, that distinct or that difference has been handled by Kathrine Mansfield in this short story, The Garden Party. Okay, so there will be, and there we will have some symbolism over there. Okay, we will see the symbolism, that means telling one thing to mean a different thing. Okay, we will see several kinds of flowers over there, especially the lilies. Okay, lily will be there, several kinds of lily will be there. We will have the flowers, we will have hat. Okay, naturally such kind of flowers, such kind of hat will representing the symbol of aristocracy. Okay, symbol of aristocracy, that means the people who belong to the aristocratic society, the much affluent class of the society, they naturally wear hat. They are very much fond of. Actually in that short story we will see that for the short story, Mrs. Sheridan, that means Laura's mother, ordered a large many flowers, rose. Okay, in a single garden party it is not necessary to order so many flowers, but they ordered so many flowers. Why? To show their aristocratic position. That means we are aristocratic people. We will use money. We will use many flowers to make our party a success. So it is nothing but the way to show their aristocracy. So the flowers have they will be symbolically present the aristocratic society or the royalty of that society. So this is the, and also we have seen the prejudice. Prejudice is no? Prejudice, you know? Okay. Prejudice naturally ঘৃণা, hatred. Okay, অন্য মানুষের প্রতি যে একটা অবজ্ঞা করা. In that garden party we will also see that the aristocratic people will not think about the poor working class people. The poor working class people, they are the human being. They have their sensation, they have their liking, and they have their family. But the aristocratic people, they don't think that the poor, for the death of a poor working class people, their party should be stopped. Okay, so the prejudice against the working class people we will also see in this short story, The Garden Party. So everything we will see in this garden party written by Kathrine Mansfield. Okay, so these are the writings written by Kathrine Mansfield, The Garden Party, The Doll's House, Miss Brill, Please a Cup of Tea. These are written by Kathrine Mansfield. Okay, so this is about Kathrine Mansfield. It is written in Bengali. If you understand that, you can also read that. So this is our writer, Kathrine Mansfield. So Kathrine Mansfield is a modern short story writer. He was influenced by James Joyce to write his short story. She was born in New Zealand, Wellington. Okay, and the Wellington, she was born in a suburban, that means a city near to Wellington, 3 kilometers away from Wellington. Wellington is the capital city of New Zealand. But Kathrine Mansfield was born 3 miles away from Wellington. There she was born, and after that she went to London. She studied over there, and then he returned to New Zealand once again. She visited many countries. So what we have seen in her short stories, that are the stories that Kathrine Mansfield observed in his life. And through the observation of the life, the society and character, Kathrine Mansfield has written his short story with the modernist approach. And for this reason, Kathrine Mansfield is called one of the famous short story writer. And we will be reading one of his famous